Hey, what's up, Visionaries? Welcome back to the Arc Vision Fam Jam. My name's Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because it is our rock and metal day today, and today's song request comes from Kev, so he chose My Chemical Romance, Famous Last Words. And before we get into this, I do want to say you guys rock. Thank you for all love and all the support. Also, if you guys are resonating with the channel, definitely smash the like button on this video. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe, join the family. We would love to have you around. Also, if you want to support the channel at the same time, request songs like Kevin and albums for us to react to, like we're doing Star Set right now, definitely join everyone in the Patreon family and leave your requests there. As always, shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for keeping this vision, this, everything alive and growing. I appreciate it. My future family says thank you. And as always, keep song requests coming. Lastly, if you want to check my podcast, get your hands on official merchandise, links to those down below. And lastly, if you want to get a hold of me, find me on Discord. That's where the entire Arc Vision community is hanging out. And that's it. So without further ado, let's get into My Chemical Romance, Famous Last Words.
No, I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change.
Okay.
So many bright lights to cast a shadow, but can I speak? Well, is it hard understanding I'm incomplete? A life that's so demanding, I get so weak. A love that's so demanding, I can't speak. I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home. Can you say my eyes are...
Man, this is a really well-written song. Like, at first, it started off really slow. I'll go back 15 seconds for you guys. But, at first, it started off really slow, right? And, I don't know, I wasn't completely vibing with, what's his name? Gerard Way, right? I wasn't really vibing with his vocals. And then as soon as it, opened up, I was just like, holy shit. It's cool how, maybe it's the production job, but a lot of songs nowadays are very monotone. Even when they ramp up the energy, the actual loudness of the song, I don't think changes at all. It's just like they just kind of change the mixing. Where with this, when they opened everything up, it felt like the whole song got bigger. And then he changed his melody and his vocal register, and I really liked the at first I thought the pre-chorus was the chorus. It could have went, it was fantastic. It sounded big and expansive at a chorus. And then it went into the chorus, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. So clearly it seems like My Chemical Romance is incredibly anthemic. And I'm guessing they're part of the pop-punk movement of, early 2000s? When were these guys? 2004, 2006 or something? So back with, Sum 41, My Chemical Romance. I guess, yeah, Avril Lavigne would, in some ways be part of that. But anyway, man, this is really growing on me. I like the energy, and man, dude has a good voice. But let's get back into it.
Nothing you can say can stop me going home.
Good riff there too. Love the drumming sound.
Can you say my eyes are shining bright? 'Cause I'm out here on the other side of a jet black hotel mirror, and I'm so weak. Is it hard understanding I'm incomplete? Love that's so demanding, why can't weak? I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this
Here we are. Wow.
See you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me.
Wow.
With words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me. With words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or
Wow, famous last words. I was not expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting with My Chemical Romance. I was kind of expecting that, actually. Now that I really think about it, I was expecting like a standard pop punk song, but this was way more dynamic than I was expecting. Like wow, just like the guitar solo came out of nowhere and just kicked ass. Like the energy, and then like that last chorus, him changing up the vocal dynamics, him adding the crescendo, adding the background vocals. Like it's incredible songwriting. Like it felt like a journey. I never felt like something was repeating itself. It always felt like it was moving and growing. The song was, which you guys know me, that's like songwriting 101 for me, is I want to be taken on a journey. I don't want it to feel like a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, end. And this took me on a journey. I was really blown away. And Gerard Way, his voice, fantastic. I didn't think it was that good at first. Like I thought it was kind of your standard pop punk voice. And even then, I find a lot of these pop punk singers are like really good singers, It's just like they have this like emotional kind of tinge to them that I think sometimes you can look at and be like, oh, it kind of sometimes feels like it gets in the way of the crystallized talent of the voice. But when you really it's just another layer, I find, that kind of emotional register, and it adds like emotion. This feels like a classic, just listening to this, even though I didn't grow up with My Chemical Romance, I'm listening to this and I'm like, yeah, it's like, there's something about the 2000s, like the early 2000s with rock music, late 90s, early 2000s, where there's this like classic feel to them. It was just like, they were just like good songs. And, something like this, like just so much energy, so much passion, so much emotion into it. And just, just a good actor too, he was fully invested in this song, and everybody killed it. The drumming was mixed fantastically. The guitars were mixed great. Everything about it. Obviously, this was an older video, and it's 240p. Like, holy shit. But it was fantastic. I think this is great. So anyway, what do you guys think of this one? If you guys are new to My Chemical Romance, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? It was not really your thing. If you are a My Chemical Romance fan, what are your top 3 favorite My Chemical Romance songs? Let me know in the YouTube comment section down below. Also, what artists do you guys want to see back on the channel next week? Leave your suggestions in the Patreon, which will give you access to the Discord, and leave them there. But just, yeah, hop in the Patreon. Join the Patreon family. Also, if you guys are still around here, definitely smash the like button if you enjoy this video, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And then also, if you want to support the channel, like I just mentioned, and request songs like Kev did here, and albums for us to react to, join the Patreon family, leave requests there. As always, shout out to my patrons. You guys are the best, and you know that. Also, if you want to check out my podcast and get your hands on official merchandise, links to those down below. And lastly, if you want to hang out with myself and the entire arc fishing community, we're on Discord nowadays, find us there. And that's it. So without further ado, I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you.